Hello, 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 everybody. Hello. I'm sorry. I mean, not doing a whole lot. Just a little something. I know nobody's on. Hello. If you've if you've arrived, welcome to my channel. I need one of these. I'm Yolanda, and this is my channel. Britt Family Fun. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know who came in the room because I can't see it. Hold on, let me see. It doesn't show it. Well, maybe just in here peeking. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. I'm Yolanda, and this is Britt Family Fun. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Hope it has gone well. How long is they put it in the oven?
Let's see. It's
Hi. I can't see who came in the room.
45 to 50 minutes or until golden brown. And
Hey, JJ's Dance Channel, and happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear JJ. Happy birthday to you. That's it. Welcome. Gotcha. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Sam Gloves. I don't have gloves on my hand. I'm in the kitchen. I cannot wear plastic gloves, but I'm in the kitchen. Hey, the Solomon Project. I like that. It's so funny that you said that, right? Because I'm about to put something in the oven. Nothing big, just simple. Sorry I didn't show the process. I was just trying to hurry up and get things done before my baby come home. But like I said, it looks gross, but it's not. It's called Impossibly Easy Coconut Pie. And it is. Hey Bob, 123. It is. It's an easy recipe. It's just yeah, a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. But yeah. I was trying to hurry up and get it done. I didn't really initially want to do a whole lot. I had been kind of having a taste for it. And so my son is like, Mom, you didn't do the pies. So I had to be a woman of my word and get these pies in the oven. They'll probably still be in the oven by the time he come home from school. So, like I said, I didn't show the process today because I was just trying to hurry up and get it done. I'm still here, guys. I'm just sliding my pies in the oven so I can set the timer. Happy birthday to any other May babies. Yesterday was my son's birthday. His name is Jeremiah, and the big 27 yesterday. So, he doesn't live in town, so he's celebrating out of town. That's fine. He'll be here in a couple of weeks, and so I'm excited about it. And I got some dough in the bowl. right there. And that's just for pizza. Nothing special. Just a pepperoni pizza. Um my son had wanted that. So just something simple. I hope everybody's doing well today. For those who don't know me or here new, again, I am Yolanda. This is my channel. I'm not always in the kitchen, but I do love to cook. Hey, Sunflower, I do love to cook, and from time to time, I will come on in the kitchen. If you want to see some things that I cooked in the kitchen, just check out my page, and you'll find a couple of lives where I got in the kitchen. Um, like I said, cooking every day for me will be too much because it's just me and my two younger boys. I'm a mom of four. Uh, Something else about me. I have two children. Hey, Monique, have two children on the spectrum. I just put my two pies in the oven. Hey, 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 Damo. There go the man. I just put two pies in the oven, guys. And it's coconut pie. It's called Impossibly Easy Coconut Pie. It's really, really simple. It's big biscuit mix, eggs, butter, um, vanilla, what else? And milk and coconut. That's it. Well, I hope you feel better, Carmen. Sunflower. I hope you feel better. You know, don't want to see you sad. It's Friday. It's Mother's Day weekend. So put a smile on your face and be happy. I know sometimes life does whatever it does, but put a smile on your face. Be happy. It's a lot of people out here that don't have their mothers for Mother's Day, and they going through it. That's why I wanted to come on even right now. Okay? Yeah, then don't do that. Don't do that. Don't come on here lying. I'm always here. I'm gonna try to put a smile on your face. I'm gonna share a story. You already know that. You've been here long enough. You should never want to come on here and lie about anything. For what? I'm still here, guys. Just kind of trying to uh clean up as I go. I already made pizza sauce. I had that in the freezer. It's okay. You're old enough to know better than that. You don't ever have to lie for no attention. You don't have to do that. You know? But I got my coconut pies in the oven. I already got my sauce um that I had made for the pizza. Just a There he is. Hey Tulu. That's my brother. Y'all say hello to Tulu and say hello to Lana. Lana, my brain today. Say hi to everybody in the chat. I'm so glad you guys are here. I know it's Mother's Day weekend, but since I don't have my older son here to cook me nothing in the kitchen, I guess what? I gotta get in the kitchen myself. Just making some coconut pies, and my youngest wanted a pepperoni pizza, so you know, uh, that's what I'm doing. Whether or not I'm gonna do anything for Sunday, I don't know, but I'm gonna be chilling either way. I promise. I hope every day has gone, everybody, every day. I hope everybody is doing well. Um, I didn't have a bad day. Y'all out here in these YouTube streets, every day I'm hustling. Y'all rolling because, listen, it be like that. Yesterday, I did not have it in me, y'all. Hey, there go Miss Allison Matt in the store. She be all over the place, y'all. She be in Sprouts. Allison Matt be everywhere. The girl be out there doing her thing. Hold on, who's there? I want to find someone else to blame for being away. You know what? Stop it, the Solomon Project. I'm glad you not said cheer up. Cheer up. Everybody's in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Thank you. Welcome, Marcel. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. I'm just in the kitchen for a little bit. Not a lot of bit, just a little bit. I already got my I should have set the daggone timer. How long? It's like 40 to 50. I'm in here.
Yeah, it says or until it's 45 to 50 minutes or until golden brown and or until golden brown a knife inserted into the center comes out clean.
Listen, I understand. I understand.
Okay,
okay, baby.
And then once it finishes, then you let it cool for 1 hour.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you for helping. Well, I hope you feel better, Carmen. Lena, don't be playing. Let me tell y'all, she be on it. She be spotting it. Nah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little girl. Well, young lady now that started out in the Sunbeam Choir back in the day. Some of y'all might not know about them Sunbeam choirs in the Baptist church. But back in the day, yes. Girl, what you talking about? I remember when before Tyler Perry started making all these millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, telling his testimony that he was writing the plays and homeless and living out of a car. Baby, I remember when they was just on a stage play with Tyler Perry. I was watching them from what I'm a Tyler Perry fan from way back. I don't care what nobody say. Hey, Brandon of Palm Beach. Right, Allison. Listen, I go Tyler Perry like all the way back to the stage plays. Y'all don't know nothing about it. When he didn't have Tamil and David Man on there, on none of that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had none of them back in the day at first. They came a little bit later. I remember. I wish I still had my old tapes from back then, but listen, microphones and was in wigs, honey. Girl, don't even do that. Carmen, you wrong for that. We not even, that's a shot. Shots fired. Yeah, we ain't firing shots. Because I don't look like Medea at all. The hell. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't look like Medea at all. My boobs still up here. I mean, I might need to tighten this up to bring them up a little bit more, honey, but my boobs ain't hanging to the floor and I don't look like Medea. I might got a little gray around the edges, but baby, I don't look like no darn Medea at all. Try again. Exactly. I don't look like no Medea. I know some people think we all look alike, but we don't. Ting. Those that know that statement know that statement. I don't look like Medea, and we all don't look alike. No, I just let you know you was wrong. You go look at and look. Nope, I don't look like it at all. I can't do this. I can't do my pizza until the pies get ready. So it's all good. Solomon gonna have to come home and make a sandwich or something. It's all good. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm still here. I'm just putting some stuff away. I'm back. While I'm waiting, I know he is. He is. I'm gonna wash up these dishes while I'm waiting. I can't stand a dirty kitchen. So while I'm waiting for them pies to cook, I know my baby gonna have a little bit of attitude, but he be alright. Girl, I need you to stop while you ahead, because I'm trying to not to be upset about the craziness you're talking right now. You're gonna pick Mother's Day weekend. Don't worry, because I don't look like damn Aunt Bam either. I'm sorry, y'all, for that language. I don't look like Aunt Bam either. She's dark skinned and 5 foot tall. I am not. I am 5'6", and I don't look like Aunt Bam either. That part. Because you got me all messed up on these characters, honey. I don't know what's going on in your head today. I look like myself. Try that. I look like myself. Hey, Christmas world. Oh my God, Nima, can you grab that for me? I'm just in the kitchen. I put some pies in the oven, Crystal. Um, I understand. Just put some coconut pies in the oven thing. I know that's right, and I would share. I hate stuff falling while washing dishes. Oh God, it's fine. I'm trying not to scream right now. I certainly would share, Crystal. Know that. Honey, it got so bad in the other neighborhood. Coconut pie. Yes. I found an easy one. And not that they're hard, but I found an easy one on the biscuit box. It's just biscuit mix, sugar, butter, eggs, um, coconut, and milk. It's easy. And I had been wanting to do it a while ago, so I decided to go ahead and do it. Girl, didn't I just tell you, Sugar Dumpling, you need to listen. Oh my goodness. Now see, how you gonna do that, the Solomon Project? Coconut, but buttermilk coconut biscuits? Lord have mercy, that sound good. Yesterday I was talking to one of my friends in Kentucky, good old country gal. Shout out to Blissfully Renee. Was telling me about fried biscuits. Now, I ain't never heard about no fried biscuits, y'all. And My mama was straight up country. I had never heard about it until yesterday. Yep, I understand. I'm a Medea fan, honey. I know the characters. Trust and believe. I'm a Medea fan from way back. Girl, didn't I just tell you that I did? I told you I've been watching it. Johnny cakes are good too. Some Johnny cakes and beans. Here she comes. I'm excited today, y'all. Hey!
Hello. Look here.
Hey, babies! Look at them fur babies. Y'all, I was hoping that she would come on. Welcome to Renee. Welcome everybody. It's Blissfully Renee and her beautiful fur babies.
We've been
This is
outside.
this is this is Blissfully Renee.
Hello, everybody. How you
Me
doing?
either. Me either. I was telling them what you were sharing about the fried biscuits, Renee.
Oh, there is there's a hotel up there in Nashville, Indiana. I think it's Nashville, Indiana, and it's the Brown County Hotel, and they're famous for their fried biscuits. And I'll have to look up the recipe for it. But
Yeah, I
yes,
mean,
their
I was like,
fried
well,
biscuits and apple butter. That's what they're famous for.
I know all about apple butter, honey. I grew up eating apple butter, like apple butter and biscuits, honey. Be on a
Hmm.
day, and I'll put it on my pancakes. That's just how much I love apple butter.
Oh, and on French toast, on
Oh my
anything,
god! See, that's good. That's good
anything,
food right there.
anything. That's good food.
It's
I
such
gotta
a
get you.
beautiful day.
It is. I gotta get you to try some pimento cheese. That's your next thing.
Yes, exactly. Honey, I was in the store the other day trying to find it. I know somebody got it. I gotta try another store.
Yeah, it
Or
might not
that's
be
okay
up
to
there
do.
in the
Or look
north.
it up. Just look it up and fix it like I would. Like
I
I
was
would
gonna
normally.
say you can fix it. It's just shredded cheddar cheese, mayonnaise, and some chopped pimentos.
Oh yeah, I can get that. I can get the jar pimentos because I've seen them. I got it.
Yeah, y'all have to excuse me. My nose is running. It's
Oh, I
allergy season.
understand.
Hey,
I
don't
have
tear up the
learned.
box.
I'm dropping everything. I'm sorry, guys. I have learned that allergies was tied to gut health. I did not know that.
Oh yeah,
Um, one of my friends, uh, not well, she is my friend, but it's my son's girlfriend's mama. That was a mouthful.
yeah,
But she, I was telling her that my son, the professor, the one that does the facts on my page,
yeah.
has bad allergies, and she was, what is the name of it, Nehemiah? Because I always mess it up. What's the name of it, babe?
Beef, no beef kidney.
Beef kidney powder from Amazon. Now it don't taste good at all.
I mean, but it's not that bad though.
But
It's not that bad.
once I got him to consistently take it, when I tell you he didn't use have to use eye spray, sinus medicine. He didn't have to take Zyrtec. He didn't have to do none of that. And I was like,
Really?
dude, we got to get you back on it because he didn't have. When I say none of it. But um you gotta eat like full fat yogurt. So I would get him to do like full fat yogurt with some fresh fruit and honey.
Yes, I
And,
try. I
and
do the honey. I do local honey. I try and do local honey because that's got all that local pollen and stuff in it.
yep, so I get them to do that. He's not a sauerkraut fan, but that's 100% me. So,
Yeah,
I can put sauerkraut in a bowl and tear it up and never had no
yeah,
problem. So
me
he
too.
just stuck to he was like, I ain't with that sauerkraut and that other mess. Just give me the full fat yogurt, some fresh fruit and honey. And he ate that. And before you know it, he didn't have to take anything.
That's good. That's really good. I
And he
think
was
just
like,
living in
Mommy,
the Ohio Valley, you're almost just born into having the hay fever and pollen, and I mean our state flower is ragweed.
oh, good God.
I mean, hello.
We got everything here too. So, I mean, we got weeds that look like trees and all kinds of stuff.
What y'all doing down there? I'm trying to get my yard cleaned up. I got to get down here and weed around some hostas and stuff that are coming up.
Oh, that's
Look at
this. You guys, that's a big old. That's a big. That's
look
a
at these
field.
hostas. Oh, look at those hostas, Yolanda.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah, look at the weeds growing up in between.
That's exactly what my front yard looked like until I had got somebody to come fix it. I was like, you know what?
So
The
I'll get
weeds
out
were
there.
literally touching my front window. It was too much.
Well, it was a year on the 7th that I had my back surgery. So I
Yeah,
actually am celebrating the fact that I can bend over and touch my toes.
I know
So,
that's right.
I couldn't even get out last year and do anything. So, I'm just
Yeah,
happy that I can get out. And I just put this deck box together. I just did that.
awesome.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
I
it feels
rinsed.
good when you can move around and
Yeah, I
stuff
just
like
rinsed my
that.
deck off and rinsed that off, and I put that deck box has been sitting here since last year, and I thought, well, I guess I'll put it together. You know how that
I
is.
understand. Thank you so much for coming on. I know Becca is working that jelly roll and Post Malone concert today.
Well, if I
So
can't be with Jelly Roll, I'm gonna be with my other favorite person, anyways.
I know. I was like, oh my goodness. I still can't believe Jelly Roll has a whole shoe line. And his shoes look really cool.
I know they do. I just can't buy anymore, girl. I just like my obsession. I'm a sneakerhead as it is. Like you wouldn't know it by looking at me, but I
Yeah.
feel like I gotta have like a shoe for everything. But then I get like sneakerhead, so I've got three different pair of Nikes, just Nikes.
Yeah. I
And then
understand.
I
I
had to
have a
buy the
girlfriend that
Billie Eilish Converse because they open the door, close the door. I had to have those.
listen.
So
I,
yeah.
I have a girlfriend that she is like that. I'm like, girl, do you need another pair of earrings, another watch? She got 900 watch. She gave me about 8 or 9 watches, literally. I could put them on every day, but I'm like, sometimes I don't want nothing on my wrist. Watches, bracelets, rings. I was like, what are you online for? Get offline. You don't need 50 more rings to your 50,000 more rings. You don't
My
need
mom was
another
like that because
t-shirt.
my mom had to dress for her job because she was a hairdresser. So she had to have the jewelry and the earring and the watches. She was had a thing with watches. She had a thing with shoes and purses, and I inherited that.
See, in school, it was when I was in high school. It was sunglasses and hats to match,
Oh yes, I got the sunglasses. I got the hats. I got.
and fingernail polish to go with everything I had on. I had to have it. I had to have
Hello, Miss
sunglasses.
Lana. Sorry, I just got distracted. Coconut pie and pepper.
Yes,
Who's?
yeah.
Mmm.
I had saw it a while ago, and I was like, "Ooh, like I really want to do that." And I was like, "Well, it's me and the boys, and kids are greedy. Look at me blaming it all on
Look
them.
at
It's not
look at my
just them.
shirt.
What
Look
does
at
it
my
say?
shirt. Jelly roll, just
That's
beautifully
that.
broken
Oh,
tore.
I like that. I like that. That color blue is awesome.
Thank
But
you.
I ended up doubling the recipe. I ended up getting 3 whole pies out the recipe. They in the oven.
I'm gonna have to come up there and get me. I love anything coconut. Mm.
That's me. I want to try the green coconut with the young soft coconut on the inside. Just why they
Mm.
gotta be so expensive though?
You think so? I don't
I
know.
have. I mean, here it's this stuff is just weird. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I mean, anytime you got a green pepper in some stores that cost $6 for 3 of them is insane. $3
That-
for 3 peppers. I mean, almost $6 for 3 peppers is just ridiculous.
Yeah,
And
that's
a 12 count eggs in some stores is still almost $6.
wow. I
But
just tried
I
to
can
catch
go
my
to it.
UPS guy to give him 2 dozen because I got 3 dozen on my counter and I tried to flag him down. And I guess I missed him. I live on a circle, so I guess he
God
went
wants to
around the
talk to me
circle.
because me and my babies will be. I'll be trying to figure out what I'm gonna cook now. Can I find a neighbor that I can share something with? Because I'd be going crazy with eggs. I'm
Yeah.
serious. I'd be like, shoot, I'd take some of those.
We actually fix like those crustless quiche. I think it's called a frittata. I don't know. We call it a
Yeah,
crustless
I
quiche.
want to do. That's see. I've never made quiche. I had a neighbor when I had an apartment some years ago that used to make quiche.
Mm.
She was like, Yolanda, you can cook well. She was like, there's
Yeah,
nothing to quiche. Quiche
yeah,
is
yeah.
easy.
Oh yeah, it's just like making scrambled eggs, but then like we cook up like we'll do like a ham and cheese, Swiss cheese or whatever. We'll just brown off some ham and onions or whatever, and then
Yeah.
put that in with your scrambled eggs and some Swiss cheese or whatever, and bake that in the oven. Then you can freeze it. See, I cut it up into like little pie slices and then freeze it, and we can get out 1 or 2 pieces at a time, and then.
Yeah, you want it. See that
Hmm.
to me, that would be a good idea. Like towards the end of the summer before my baby goes back to school, maybe
Hmm.
I can like make a couple of quiches. I was thinking about like making quiches and maybe like blueberry loaves and
Yeah.
small pancakes and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
because I
that
like
he
those
can
with a
just,
little salsa or picante sauce on it. Get me a little slice of that quiche or frittata, whatever we call it.
hey, listen, that sounds good to me. My friend, she made, oh my God, her quiches was so good. I'm like,
Mm.
oh my goodness. Hold on, what
Mhm.
time is it? Okay. Okay. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta unlock the door because the baby's gonna walk home. Honey, he's been
Uh-oh.
feeling like I'm a big boy. I don't need
I'm a
you and
big
my
boy
brother
now.
to
Look
always
at
walk.
Oh, she thinks she's a big girl. Look at her. She's such an instigator.
There actually is a difference. I mean, of course, when he walks back, when he gets off the when he gets off the bus, when he's walking back, he just walks straight home.
Oliver, what you got?
But
Oliver,
of course, if he walks to the bus stop, of course, the bus is not going to be there immediately. He still has to
what do you
wait for
got?
the bus stop, and he'd be the only one standing out there waiting. Yeah, and
What?
yeah, I don't care if he mad. I don't care if he
Oh
mad.
Lord.
How's the
Yeah.
chickies?
They're I'm trying to find them right now. I don't know where they're hiding somewhere right now. The big ones are. The little ones, oh my goodness. I went in there this morning to feed them and they're all like, hunkered down, like, we're getting big now. They're funny. They're starting to
I'm
scratch around, look for food and hunker down and
okay.
oh, they're
I shouldn't
funny.
have done that, but I did. I was curious. I said, no, I just wanted to peek in the oven. You're just
She
looking.
peeking at them pies.
I am. I'm gonna sit down for a second, honey. I'm not gonna fit to stand up here for 30 minutes. Soon as the I ain't want you to do it. I ain't want to do it twice, but it's okay. Oh, okay. What? It's okay. Like I don't want the pie to
Oh,
fall. Y'all excuse the stuff behind me. That's my crock pot and all that. Can you do me a favor and sweep that coconut off the floor? Okay.
I got water drops all over my phone, so I don't know how well you can see me. Oh,
Excuse me. I can see you very well.
oh darn.
Can you give me a cold water when you're done? Okay. Your stuff is
Darn.
falling. No, okay. Oh my! Everybody else got quiet. Why y'all quiet? Solomon
I
Project. I was
know.
back. Where y'all go? Carmen, everybody.
Those side eyes. What am I side eyeing, Lana? I don't even remember anymore. What was I
But
side eyeing? I wonder if I can sit on this tote without breaking it. What do you think?
yeah, if I'm not gonna laugh.
Yeah, you will, and we're both gonna laugh. And then
Listen,
somebody have
I
to
don't
call
want you to be
911.
hurt. That would be my first, because I don't want you to be hurt.
Yeah, that's fine. Are you hurt? And then laugh.
Girl, one time everybody was gone. It was years ago at my other house, and our steps actually a curve. These steps here go straight up just like this from
I
bottom
know.
to top.
We was talking about
I
the
showed you the
stairway to
highway
heaven.
to heaven. Listen, I was like, what? When I first came here, I was like,
Okay,
What kind
okay,
of
Lord.
elevation is this?
Just tell me I need to work out without telling me I need to work out. Okay, fine. But honey, I went. I was coming out my room. I was home alone. Everybody was gone. The professor was with his grandparents. Baby boy was with his father. Only thing I remember is I took one step, and I had 14 steps to the bottom.
Oh no.
It was like a roller coaster ride. I remember the first step, and then I was on the bottom on my butt. I'm looking
No.
around. You would have thought I had a house full of people, 20 people. Won't nobody there but me. Why? I was just turning red. I was embarrassed. I was like, who the hell falls down the steps? 14 steps?
Did they see
I
that?
didn't. I felt, I mean, I'm
Oh, that's
looking around like,
hilarious.
oh my God. I was so embarrassed. I was like, why am I embarrassed that I'm home alone? And fell on my butt.
That's not embarrassing. You want to hear embarrassing? You want to hear about my one and only ambulance ride?
Oh my God, what happened to you, girl?
So I'm out here, I'm by myself because my honey's at work, and minding my own business, walking around doing nothing because I got ADD and I walk in circles. And I was walking down the hall and I had my hair up like I do now. And I felt something on the side of my face, felt like a hair. So,
I'm sorry.
do
I
this.
don't know why I'm laughing already.
Yeah, you already know, don't you?
Oh,
Wasn't a hair. Whatever this was, decided not to fly away, but to go in my ear.
no.
Next thing I know, I'm hearing buzzing and I'm feeling this in
I
my
would have
ear
freaked
canal.
I would have freaked out.
I did. I most certainly did.
I would have freaked all the way out.
And my dog was freaking out. So so I grabbed the little baby plunger, you know what I'm talking about, the little no, and I'm scooping up the water and I'm like flushing the water. No, that just pisses it off. And now it's like really. So I get the peroxide and I got the little spray bottle. And I'm like, I'll just kill you. Now I'll just have a dead bug in my ear, right? That's even worse, but at least it's not going.
Oh
So I
God,
spray the
y'all.
peroxide in my ear, right?
Uh-huh.
No, this just pisses it off even more. Now it's like, "Ah."
What in the world was in your ear?
I don't know, right? So, I know it's not like, we know it's not a roach because roaches don't go blah, 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 right? Okay,
Right,
so that's relieving to me. And I know I don't have roaches. So.
right.
So I'm like, I can't drive myself to the doctor this way. I can't go to I can't drive myself to the hospital because every time it moves, which is about every 30 to 45 seconds, I go,
Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
no, you just imagine, right? Okay. So I call 911. 911. I need an ambulance. I got a bug in my ear. It's a 55-year-old woman has a bug in her ear. She can feel it moving and hear it. Well, the EMS techs told me they had a bet on whether it was going to be a cockroach or not. And the girl said, "Well, no, she can hear it moving, and cockroaches don't do that."
No, no. They don't buzz.
So they take me to the ER, right? And I'm low on the totem pole. I'm not heart pain or anything, so I'm sitting there going,
Oh, Renee, you would have been able to sail me up a river. I would have been so done. I would have been like, girl, you better act like it's making its way to your brain. Fall out, slide down the
it
chair.
was
So we can
getting to
get
my
you.
brain. Like it was getting to my brain. And the more it was like, and I couldn't control. Finally, they came in and the guy was like, okay, well, we're going to flush it. And I'm going to have to flush it against your eardrum and it might hurt a little. I'm like, just get it out. Just get it out. So flushes my ear, and he's like, "Well, there it is, and it's still alive. Would you like?" And he showed it before he even asked me. He showed it. It was one of them teeny little triangular kite-shaped moths.
Oh, wow.
You know those little white moths
I
that curl
do.
up and look like a little.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It
I
was
would have
still
been like,
alive, floating in the low water.
of all
Ask
the
me if
things
I
that it could be.
ask me if I have PTSD now when I see a moth flying
Listen, I
around.
understand. Listen, I'd be sitting outside with a plug in my ear or something, or headphones or something. But girl, one day I was running and I was fairly young. I was probably a teenager running down the street trying to see one of my friends. And I was like, I'm coming. Just give me a second. Yeah, wait a minute. You know, and a bug.
Oh,
I could do nothing. I could do nothing but swallow because it just hit me straight in the back of the throat. And I was just like, I was glad it wasn't no bee or nothing.
well, the
And
funny part was I had to call my boyfriend at work at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and be like, "Can you possibly leave work and come?" Because where I live, we don't really have Uber or taxis or public transportation.
gotcha.
So I'm like, he's like, "Where are?" I'm like, "I'm at the ER, but don't worry, I'm okay. It was just a little moth in my ear." I was like, "It either flew in or it might have been the last one flying out. I'm not sure."
I know you will never forget that story like ever.
No, and then leave it to me. That's my life. The only time I will probably ever have to go in an ambulance will be because there was a moth in my ear. Hopefully.
Honey, listen. I was babysitting some children and the little boy comes running. I'm like, what's going on? He was like, a train went in my ear.
A
I said, what?
train.
It's the train. It's a train. It went in my ear and it's crawling. And I called his mom. I was like, something went in his ear. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna hurry up so I can come. And he actually did have a roach in his ear.
Oh,
I
I
was
mean that.
over it. I was
Yeah.
over it. I was like, what the ham sandwich? I'm like, Lord God. I was like, whoo,
Yeah.
that's creepy, scary, crazy. I don't, yeah, I don't,
Lana, it was
that,
one of these little tiny. Like if I tell you it was smaller than shorter than your fingernail and your pinky. It was just and when they curl up the way those old moths curl up, they're
yeah,
like just a little roll of toilet paper, just a little
yeah,
roll,
little ball. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
and they
crazy.
don't fold up like a butterfly, they just
Roll up, yeah. That's insane.
yeah
Wow, I couldn't even imagine. That would have drove. I could see why you couldn't drive.
yeah. I was like, I will have a wreck and I'll be in worse shape, but I feel like these are things
What
that
happened to
happen to
all these
me
people?
that
What
I can
happened,
warn
Solomon
you.
Project? Allison Mapp, Lena,
What
Son,
about Lena's still here.
nobody. I can't. Ain't nobody talking though.
Lena asked how those wings fit in my ear canal. I don't know when. Solomon
I
Project
see him
said, "But
now. I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't ignoring you. I did not see the extra comments that were coming in. He said, when those roaches get in your ear, do they do
they do
push-ups? You
push-ups."
know what, Solomon Project? You are a mess.
You talking about doing push-ups?
She said, how did
Burpees?
the wings fit in your ear canal? It's a Then she said, oh, it's a moth. It was
Yeah.
a moth. Yeah.
Yeah. I still don't think my ear canal's right ever since then. I don't
The
know. I think
Solomon
it laid.
Project, yes, I counted the steps. I had lived there for 13 years. And so our steps there was on a curve. So it wasn't bad. Here, I promise you, the steps go straight up from elbow to tip. 12 steps straight up. No, and I don't have there's no carpet here. So if somebody fall here, baby, it's an injury. Because it's wood steps all the way down.
You didn't hear about the moth in the ear? You got to go back and listen to the moth in the ear because that was even better.
Yes, we were telling stories, y'all. Thank you,
Uh,
Allison. He, listen, yes, well, watching kids, and he told me he kept saying a train, and I was like, "What do you mean?" I'm thinking he stuffed something little in his ear. Come to find out, yeah, it was a roach. Yeah, that was creepy.
Mm.
And I've been running as a teenager, talking to my friends off in a distance, and a bug flew straight down just because with the hoop, I couldn't. I was like, "Oh my god!" And they were laughing. I'm like, "I swallowed a bug."
I see. I learned that young because my dad, when we were young, back in the '70s, he got us one of those Honda three wheelers, one of those small little 50cc three wheelers. So I
Yeah.
learned at a young age: don't open your mouth when you're riding a motorcycle, and don't spit into the wind.
No, not at all. You
You
don't
just
do that.
yeah. Actually, my sister taught me the one about spitting into the wind. I learned that lesson from her. I was like, okay.
See, I couldn't
Thank-
imagine that one, Lena. I couldn't imagine a dragonfly. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. Nope. A
No,
dragonfly
no,
in
no,
your
no,
ear? I
no,
could
no,
not.
no,
I
no, no.
could not.
Mm.
Yo, I could not.
Y'all got me over here like, shoot.
Now I got her on bug watch. She's like, I
You
don't
got me
want
on bug
nothing.
watch. It's bad enough I done picked 3 ticks off of me in like the last week. So, we're on tick.
Hey,
We're
don't
on
open
high
your mouth
tick
on the
alert over here.
blackboard at 827 bugs. Listen, I understand. Y'all, I promise you, I totally understand. This was funny to me. I want to take the time to do a pause for the cause and start out by saying much love, hugs, and prayers to all of those who are missing their mamas during this Mother's Day weekend. I know I've been saying it for days, but those are the people who I got to start out with because you don't realize what it's like. Not that we don't love our daddies. I lost my dad 2 years ago and I miss him every day. But it's something different when you lose your mother because she was, you was her heartbeat. She
There's
carried
something about your
you.
mama. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just something different of our dads. But it's like that. And so my love, my hugs, my prayers go out to all of my YouTubers who are missing a dung beetle. Now that's how could a dung beetle even get? They too big.
They gonna back that up.
Listen, you so silly, Renee. They gonna back it up, and you gonna see a horn sticking out your ear. Oh my God, this Renee is a mess.
Cause they walk
So,
backwards.
so I definitely wanted to start out by saying that.
Thank you,
Oh
because
no,
I'm
that's
one of those,
no.
so I
See, now
appreciate
you're
that.
giving me the creeps, Lena. Not even a spider, no ma'am, and no sir.
No,
Let me tell y'all. One year I had I was in an apartment and I walked past the bathroom because my kids were fairly young then, and I always want to check on my babies, you
yeah,
know. And we had a window that was high up above the sink. I mean, not the tub, but it was a high up, a little window about that big. And so it was at night, and I saw these long legs coming down from this. It was a hole up there. I had told them when I moved in that I wanted them to seal it. I know that's right, Lena. And big old spider. So then I was married and I was telling my husband, roll the shower curtain up. Yes. So that we can catch that joker when he tried to decide to come back down out that hole.
yeah,
And
yeah,
and that's because I didn't want him to have the shower curtains to climb on coming out of the hole. Baby,
yeah.
that spider was humongous. And the
We
guy
got
tried
wolf
to convince
spiders.
me. The landlord tried to convince me. Not, I mean, the janitor tried to convince me. Ain't nothing in there. It came from the tub. And I was like, no, it came from out the hole in the wall that's above the window that I asked y'all to seal up.
It came from what you didn't do, the job I told you to
Yes.
do, and you didn't
The
do.
Solomon Project said I eat too many. I do eat too much sugar, so my my earwax is sweet. See,
Ooh.
stop, Lena. That's creepy.
No.
No, not even a pregnant spider. No,
No,
mm-mm.
stop. No. Ugh,
No.
ugh.
Please, oh God, please. Hell no. I'm sorry. Y'all forgive me. That's a big hell no for me. I'm
No.
sorry. Ooh, no, 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 no.
You
Not
know, this
that
is kind of
no.
gross, but it used to be fun. Like when my baby chickens were like about 2 or 3 months old, and I had them up on my deck over here on the side deck. You know,
Uh-huh.
the light at night would bring all those brown beetle bugs up, those
Yeah.
June bugs. They get caught in the net, and I throw them in my chicken cage, and they just love the hell out of them. But it's
Oh yeah, I
gross
mean,
because
I
you could
get
hear
it.
them
Some people,
crunch.
this lady
You hear them crunch, crunch, crunch.
had a little area, and she said, I forget what she said the crows eat. So she started putting out food for the crows, so the crows could eat the little whatever that was in her planting area or wherever they was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's kind
See,
of gross,
no,
but they,
I'm glad I have had none of those experiences. I don't ever want them. I'm so grateful. Like,
Lana, I am not reading any more of your comments because you keep talking about bugs and orifices that I don't want to think about.
yeah, I never had that experience. I don't want that experience. I said that was close enough having a bug fly in my mouth. That was bad enough. That's it, y'all. I had
Yeah.
packed up my son some oatmeal, and he was standing at the bottom eating it in a container, and it had 4 compartments. And he had a little teeny bit of oatmeal left in one of the compartments, and a little fly. He handed me that thing. He said, "Here you go. I'm good. I'm done."
I'm getting molested by the doggies.
Yeah,
The doggies.
yeah, yeah. Because she's making up phobias. Let's find something else. Aren't those some beautiful fur babies?
Ah, I'm being, look at this. I'm being inundated. Oh, get off of her. Oh, Lord. Look, now he's like, you get off of my mommy. She's my mommy. You can't be on my mommy. She's my
Right.
mom. Oh, oh, oh.
I'm scared to
No,
move the
it's not.
phone. I don't think I'm gonna move it. The top one is darker than the bottom one, Nehemiah. Okay. I want to switch them around though. I think I'm gonna do
I wish
that.
I wish I had a convection oven. I loved those working in restaurants, man. Those are the bomb.
Hold on. I'm gonna switch them around. I'm still here, guys. Just switching my pies around in this oven.
Well, we're waiting for the dogs to fall down the steps because they decided it's time to wrestle on the steps.
Wait, one of these pies look like it's almost done. I believe it is, but I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes, unless it's gonna stick
Y'all
on the
doing?
top.
What y'all doing? Ah, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you gonna push me down the steps? Okay.
Listen, oh, them Baltimore rats. But let's get off these animals now.
Yeah. Let's talk about the cute ones like the chickens and the doggies.
Yeah, let's talk about some chickens and some cute fur babies.
Mm-hmm.
One of my church members just got a puppy Pomeranian. Beautiful.
It's time to wrestle.
I know. I see him playing.
I always wanted like a little purse puppy, but now, I think I would probably step on it or something. It's probably a good thing I didn't. This is what I end up with, so if that tells you anything.
She said the rat was your ex's ex. That is so funny. Yeah, I stayed before I had my kids. I stayed in Baltimore one summer. This is my last animal thing, and we were walking from the store, and you know how I looked down the alley in Baltimore because it's city. Um, and I was like, "What is that walking? It doesn't look normal." I saw a long tail, and she said, "Girl, that's a rat." I said, "That's the size of a cat." I
Get
said,
out
"I
her
know
booty.
trust me, I'm a city girl, but I ain't city. You know, and I ain't never seen no rat that big."
We
at
saw
all.
my mom saw a beaver coming into my neighborhood one time. This was years ago, and she was like, I was like, "Are you sure?" Because it was kind of in the city. I mean, still rural, but within the city. And I was like, but we had like a little lake there, and I was like, "I'll be daggone, I think you did see a beaver, mom." And
Yeah, and I have friends in Tampa too, so they know all too well about the alligators.
I was
About
shocked that we have
4:55.
minks out here.
4:55. We're gonna unlock the door for Stinky Butt.
Like I've had
Yeah, we
minks
talk.
get my chickens.
All right, Solomon, the Solomon Project. My baby boy's name is Solomon, by the way.
I know. I love
Let's
that name.
jeez, fruit, gluten free, and sugar free. Listen, I don't want no bugs. The closest I've ever got to trying a bug was a chocolate covered ant.
Nope. No, I
That's it.
tell you what, I did accidentally, and I learned another lesson learned. Like I got some Oreos out of a cabinet one night. I was babysitting,
Uh huh.
and I just, I knew where the Oreos were, so I didn't turn the light on. I just got up there, got me some Oreos. I think I got me a glass of milk. I'm sitting down, I'm enjoying these Oreos, and I had me one or two. I only got three. Had one, and I think I was eating on my second one, and something was like itching my hand or whatever. And I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? And finally, I think I turned a light on or whatever, and I was like, God damn, there's an ant on my hand. Like, and I looked down, there was ants all over that daggone Oreo, and apparently they was all up in that Oreo package, and who knows how many was on that cookie I'd already eaten. So,
Oh yeah, I understand. Yeah, I mean, I was very, very young,
so
very, very
unbeknownst to
curious.
me,
I would try. I was curious, and you tasted the chocolate more than anything. You really didn't
oh
taste
yeah,
it. You know what I'm
I mean
saying? I
I do
didn't.
it.
Yeah, I didn't taste it at all. As far as the bug was, yeah, I didn't. You know, so that was
I
young.
would
I
do
was
it.
very young.
I just won't do crickets.
Yeah, I can't do them either.
No, I can't do crickets. I can't do anything about crickets. I can't
I have
touch a
a chef
cricket.
friend that got some crickets, not like just from anywhere. And honey, he made a type of cornbread thing out of the crickets. He just said he wanted to see if he could do it because he had never cooked it with
Yeah.
bugs before. He did it.
Now I heard now something like that. You probably never even know. If you didn't know, you probably wouldn't even know.
Yeah, but yeah, he decorated it with the crickets on the plate. I couldn't.
Oh
No,
no,
thank
no,
you.
no, 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 no.
I was like, I'm good, Slim. No, thank you. He was like, I just wanted to see if I could do it. He did it too. But he's always been like that. I got something
Yeah.
to try. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah. That's all right. I'm
I'm
good.
good.
I thought I did good. I tried crawdads, crayfish, whatever.
Now,
All
see, that's
right.
what I want. I haven't had any, and there was a whole thing going around TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. Every time you turn around, somebody was doing a fish, and I was like, oh, I want some so bad.
I prefer shrimp, but
Yeah, I love. I don't care. I love shrimp too. I love shrimp. I love blue crabs, crab legs, Dungeness crab, rock crabs. I love them. I do. I love seafood
I'm a
and
crab.
mussels.
I'm dangerous with crab. Like, don't get around me with my crab because you could end up with crab shell in your eye. You could end up with it in your hair. Like, I just get the shit flying everywhere. Like me and crab, I just go at it. Like
I
I'm a
always
beast.
end up getting cut. I always end up with war injuries when I get crabs. She said you could sue. You could have show sue Oreo.
I couldn't see the Oreo because the ants were from the person who left them in the cabinet unwrapped.
Oh yeah, you don't do that. I'm funny about everything, honey.
Yeah.
Even this Bisquick Mick box.
Yeah. Those mealy
Plastic.
bugs. Yes. Those meal bugs. I hate those little meal bugs. They get in everything. Mm.
I don't get nothing a chance because I put everything
Mm.
in plastic bags or containers. I don't. I store my flour and stuff in the freezer.
If there's one meal bug in there, I'm like, daggone, now I got to get a whole new box. Boom.
But that's Proverbs is your favorite book. I love it. I love it.
I
Yep, my
love
baby boys.
Proverbs.
My boys have
Proverbs and
biblical
Psalms.
names. I have a Solomon is my youngest, and then my oldest son is Jeremiah, Elijah. Solomon is Solomon, Zechariah, Nathan. Then there's Jeremiah, Elijah. Then there's Nehemiah, Aaron, Isaiah.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
You look like
No.
you're going like this.
Oh, now we gotta go get a drink. We're like really hot. We gotta go
All right,
get. We gotta go to the pool and get a drink.
I know that's right. They probably would try. Hold on, guys. I gotta check my pies again. I ain't trying to burn nothing.
No. What time is it? Oh.
All right. Yep. I can take them out the oven now. I think we good to go now. I'll show it to y'all
Oh my
in
watch
just a
God! I don't know what
second.
time it is. Ooh, man, I should have flown down there and seen the daggone concert. That'd be kind of
I know
stupid though,
that's
wouldn't it?
right.
Fly down to see a concert.
Let me check these pies and make sure they're good. It's good. Everything's good. Everything came out clean.
Hey, dogs. Doggy, doggy,
Think of
dogs.
my coconut pies that came out the oven.
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls.
I thought, Brianna was cute showing her belly. I think she's gonna have twins.
No, she might.
Cause
She got a little belly there. What'd you think
I
about
mean,
Halle
her belly.
Berry's dress?
You mean the coochie catcher queen? I'm sorry. I was like, now Halle.
Like, what the heck? Really? Really?
She could at least cover the coochie. Just
Right? Like we don't have
don't
enough
nobody
cleavage.
want to see no.
You gotta show the pubic cleavage too. Like,
Oh
really?
right, you don't show no over 50. Coochie side. Don't do that.
Nobody wants to see your shaved pimples.
Not all. Not at all.
No, what they do for attention? I don't get it.
I'm not. I'm not turned. I'm not. No, I ain't trying to burn my pizza. That's too hot. Talking about preheat the oven to 4. No, the oven is already on. I'm not putting no pizza in no 475. That's too hot. You're
No.
gonna have a burnt pizza.
You're gonna have a pizza crisp.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
doing that.
hello, hello. What are you doing? What are you doing? Y'all crazy. No,
Yeah. Well,
no, no.
my daughter's name is Diamond, but and people was like, well, why did you forget her? I was like, how did I forget her? They talk about diamonds in the Bible, right in the New Testament, when they talk about all the precious gems. Like my baby was not forgotten. Her name is in the
Sure.
Bible too.
You're better than me. I didn't give my children biblical names, so.
I always get teased, honey. When I first went visited the church, my now pastor, he was like, "You just locked up all the names in the Bible, didn't you? Just Jeremiah." He said Jeremiah, Elijah, Solomon, Zechariah, Nathan,
Josh,
Nehemiah,
you don't need
Aaron,
a Samson.
Isaiah. You just locked the whole Bible up, didn't you? Just he just always teased me about that. Always.
Uh,
All right. I done got my. I need a dish. Hold on, guys.
y'all gonna knock me down the stairs.
Hold on. I gotta get some oil. No, I don't think. Well, I just want to be safe.
Lucy, you got grass hanging from your collar. What is that an indication of? Huh? Y'all playing MMA?
Yeah. I know I got oil on this dough, but I still want to oil my pan because I don't want to run no
Ugh,
risk
ugh.
of this pizza dough sticking to my pan.
Our next big chore is to pressure wash the back of the house again. And I wanna.
Oh yeah, dang. I'm still here, guys.
We're still here. What you thinking about, Lana?
I just I'm just spreading my pizza dough out. I was like, I'm just gonna go with a square pizza because I didn't feel like doing the
No,
round pizza today.
I put the camera back. Here you come. Now, hey, punks. Hey, punks. What you doing? What you doing, punk?
I'm still here, guys. I'm just focusing on this, trying to get this pizza crust spread out in this pan.
Solomon talking in riddles.
Uh-huh. Yes, absolutely.
I wonder if my Baltimore Orioles going to come back this year, Yolanda.
I know. I
I
wonder
have
the
one
same.
every year. It comes back, comes through on its
Yeah.
migration.
Oh yeah, I would love to see it.
It's beautiful. I'll have to, if it does, I'll have to get it for you.
I love to see the what is it? Oh my God, what is the red birds?
And Cardinals?
Cardinals, yeah. I remember one day I was looking out my window. I don't have a window here like I used to in my kitchen. I missed that. Because I used to love looking out the window and catching the animals. And I saw it was 6 cardinals. They were
Mm,
all lined up on the edge of the sidewalk, on the edge. It had rained, so it was damp. And my son was like, "Well, what are the birds doing?" I was like, 9 times out of 10, they're looking for worms.
yeah.
I said,
You
because
know, they
all
say
of
those
them,
Cardinals, though, those are your ancestors coming back to see you.
they were lined up.
You get lots of Cardinals around here, Blue Jays.
Oh, yeah, those are beautiful too, because I see them too. All right, come
Oh,
on, relax for me.
just got smacked in the face with a tail.
Nehemiah, as soon as you're out, please unlock the door for him.
Lucy, you're an instigator. She over to bite. Look, she gonna bite his ear.
That's so funny. She the grass hanging from the college just like me. That's so funny.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just trying to
She's
come
like, I
on,
ain't
dough.
scared of no
Relax.
pit bull.
I know this dough can go all the way to the edge of this pan.
Solomon.
Solomon, it's funny. A riot. You hear me?
Should I ask why you have hot grass hanging from your collar? It's so nice here. Got a nice little breeze blowing.
It's gonna take my house a while to cool down because I done had this stove on to proof this uh pizza
Get
dough.
off her.
I am going to.
That's your
I'm gonna
sister.
poke it a little.
That's your sister. Stop it.
You know what? You're so silly. And Solomon,
Spreading pizza dough in public.
hey, Daddy. Sorry, I was looking away. I'm just trying to spread my pizza dough in this pan. My child is gonna be excited. You know,
Hey,
pizza on a
baby.
Friday. Pizza on a Friday. Yes.
I'm currently trying not to get knocked down the steps.
Yeah, please don't do that. We don't need no injuries.
No.
We don't need no injuries at all. Good to see you, Savvy. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to get this pizza dough taken care of. Hold on, guys. I don't want it to puff up much, so I'm gonna poke it a little bit. I'll show it to you. This will be more than enough. I told the kids I'm not making no 2 pizzas. We don't need all that.
I gotta get my hummingbird feeders. I got one of them washed, and I gotta get another new one. Get my hummingbird feeders out. And last
Oh
year I had
man,
quite a
now that's
few.
something that I would love to see. I've only seen them on TV.
Really? I had about 4 or 5 last year, man. We were getting dive bombed by them. They come swinging around the house, and I swear I'd be sitting there on the deck, and I feel like it was gonna go in my ear, Yolanda. I felt like it was gonna hit my ear.
Oh my gosh. Sorry about the
Oh,
stuff in the
look at
background.
that!
But that's
Look
the
at
crust. I'm about to put
that's a
everything
beautiful
on it.
crust.
Uh-huh. I wanted to go ahead and do the square piece instead of the round, but let me grab the stuff real quick, guys. Just a second.
That's beautiful. Hey, hey, hey! Don't knock me down the steps.
Yeah, I couldn't I had originally had found for my son's birthday, um, what is it? Like a jalapeno dough. Oh,
Oh,
I didn't go to that store this time, so I didn't see it. And it was only these are the coconut pies that's cooling, guys. For the ones that didn't
Pop,
see it,
you need to
they're
stop.
cooling.
You need to stop.
Ooh. So I just wanted to show that. And now about the and I had already had sauce for my son's birthday. I froze, you know, and put in the freezer, so I didn't have to make no pizza sauce. I had already had some made.
He's so good. There we go again. Hey,
Hold
y'all
on,
can't
guys.
run circles around me.
Hold on, guys. I gotta run to my front door to lock my front door so my baby don't
That's all
get in.
right.
Oh, never
There-
mind. I'm sorry. My son, he got it. He get ready to do it.
I was
I
gonna
just
say
want to
they
go
need
ahead.
to watch me in case they need to call 911 when I get pushed down the steps.
Shoot, I listen. One day, one
You're
day,
Solomon.
one day. Solomon
She
is
hiding it in
hilarious.
the oven.
Solomon is hilarious. All right. Yeah. Watch. I bet you my son, he gonna say, "Mommy, can you do that again?" I know he gonna
Y'all
say it with
y'all
this.
can't see the chickens.
Oh no, my eyes ain't that good. I can't
Yeah,
see
they
all
too
the
far
way.
away down there. They too far away.
I need something else to spray this pizza sauce.
Uh-oh. What are y'all
Okay,
doing?
that's
You know,
better.
dogs are kind of like kids. When they get quiet, you gotta worry.
Listen, I understand. I just dog sit every once in a while. 2 poodles. And honey, when I tell you, one time I had them for like, I don't know, I think almost 2 weeks, I believe.
Ooh.
And then, let me tell you something good. It took me 3 days to recover. It wasn't that, it's they not they're very good dogs, very well behaved. Like, um, especially when I got their cage and I would put them in there and I had to let them out in the morning to go to the bathroom. So we had a whole setup. The baby boy would go to the cage and kneel. I would stand at the door so I could fling the door open because they would come out like two bulls in the gate, out the gate trying to go to the bathroom. So, I mean, we had a whole. It was just so. It was the most funny thing you've ever seen, and this was every day. You
Yeah,
know,
routine.
yeah, like somebody would go downstairs ahead. They would flip their bowls over, fill the bowls up with food, fill the bowls up with water. The baby boy would kneel at the gate. I would stand at the door. I would have my other son to go to grab their leashes, put them in their pockets so they wouldn't see them because they go crazy if they see the leashes.
Oh yeah.
And honey, it was a whole production.
Hmm.
They would come running out the gate to go pee. It was so funny.
Mm.
But they the sweetest dogs. The girl dog, she passed away last year, so we miss
Aw.
her. We don't know if we're gonna be able to get Jackson this summer, but I ain't gonna be mad.
Right. That's the only thing that keeps me from just getting up and going and doing anything is really the puppy. She's only 6 months old, and so it's just kind of hard to leave her all day in the house with
Yeah,
out
I'll
any
show it
complete.
again. I'll show it again for the Solomon Project. I just put my sauce on there.
Ooh, yum.
Oh, got my pepperoni sitting in the background. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
My boy's gonna have. He gonna be so anxious when he come home. When is the pizza? Look, dude, you see me putting the stuff on the pizza now. Relax. I'm grateful you
Oh,
guys are here. I appreciate it. I really
it's
do.
Friday. It's Friday.
Shout out to all the mamas in the building.
Shout out to all the mamas getting off work today. I hope you're having a
Yeah,
wonderful, blessed weekend. You get to do nothing but relax and enjoy. I hope you get to go to church on Sunday and come home and maybe get yourself something to eat on the way home and not have to do nothing.
yeah. I listen. I listen. I wish my son would be gracious enough to send me money to get my hair done, and money to get a meal.
Well,
Shoot, but I
you
ain't
never
mad at him.
know. It's not
I
Mother's
mean, my
Day
baby
yet.
just had a birthday yesterday, so
Well, I don't expect nothing on my Mother's Day, so let's just put it that way. I haven't gotten anything on my Mother's Day in a couple of years, so.
I wish. I wish I could send you just a little love package.
My Mother's Day was always about my mom, I don't know. I don't know. I just, I just never thought of it as about being about me. I don't think of anything ever as being about me. That's part of one of my problems.
And and you deserve it too, just like anybody else.
But, well.
Wash your hands. Don't come in here touching me. Bringing pizza. You got the cooties. Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Yes,
I
I'm
want some
making
pizza. I'm coming to eat it. You ain't getting none, Solomon. It's all mine.
pizza. Say hi to everybody, baby. Hi.
Hi, handsome.
That's no. This is Miss Renee. Miss Renee is from Kentucky. Everybody's in here today, hanging out with me while I'm making pizza and cooking the pies. Oh yeah, because you said you was gonna make it. I did. You did say you was gonna make it. Yeah, you can see the
And she
pies
did. And I'm going to come up there and get it because it ain't that far. What, about 8 hours, 10 hours? I can do it.
Yeah, like my son is in Providence. My oldest, he's in Providence, Rhode Island, and he
You know
can't.
what really stinks is that I was like, oh, the Preakness. I could be there for the Preakness. That's a really good excuse for me to be in Maryland. And you know what? Our horse done dropped out. There's not even a chance for a Triple Crown this year.
Oh wow, that's awesome, Fabby.
Yeah,
Fabby,
which is,
Fabby.
you know.
Yes.
So the Derby winner won't be racing.
You get mad or get startled. Cause when we were doing tests today, she like the teacher. She told the teacher took your phone. No, she
Get
didn't. She took
off
my
of
phone.
her.
She told us to put our
She's your
tablet
sister. Stop it.
Apple watches in the thing.
No
And
pervert.
before we left, I forgot
Quit
to
being
grab my phone.
perverted.
at the little thing. She didn't lock it in this like the
You
little.
used to live in Kentucky, Fabby? Whereabouts? North, south, central, east?
So your phone is at school.
It's still in the little box when she told us to put the stuff in.
So you'll have to get it Monday.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm gonna call your phone a couple of times over the weekend so they won't be acting funny. I'm just gonna leave messages.
My phone is on silent.
It's okay. I still go call it.
How you like them Kentucky allergies, Fabby?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so we was talking about earlier. Oh, the Kentucky, Ohio Valley allergies.
Oh, she was in Louisville.
Okay. I'm not far. I grew up in Louisville. I live about 30 miles, 30, 40 miles east of it now. But
Change your
that's where I
clothes,
grew
and you
up.
better not be lying about that phone.
Oh, I grew up in Jefferson County, Fabby.
Stinker, you better not be lying about that phone. Can you wash your hands? I mean, can you give me the other bag of mozzarella, please? I ain't gonna put
Children,
a hole in it.
children. This is what's going on in my lap right now, people. I just want y'all to know this is what's going on in my lap.
Look at them
Oh,
doggy fighting.
yeah. Because we
Welcome
have to be
back,
right on top of
Sunflower.
mama.
Okay, you said yes.
The other bag of oh no, mind. It's right here. Just open it for me.
You already.
Can
I'm
y'all
sorry.
go in the yard and play? Yeah, go in the yard and play. It's a great place to play.
You can have a prize. I didn't even see that big old hunk of pepperoni.
That's
Thanks.
what she said.
I'm just putting the last. I'm just putting the last of the pepperoni on this pizza. Solomon, go change your clothes and stop kicking the ball around. This is not the
Ooh,
soccer field. You're in the house. Boy.
what time is it? What time is it? What time is it?
Hey, Troy.
What time is it?
5:07.
Okay. Trying to think if I want anything for dinner from town.
I'm
If I
not
want
ignoring
anything from
anybody.
town.
I'm just putting the last bit of cheese on my pizza. You know
You're
what?
gonna get a
Stand up.
BBL for Father's Day. That would be hilarious. Can we get pictures of that? I want updates on that.
That is absolutely hilarious. I
I want
cannot.
updates on that, and I want to see that fava. Is it the fava they have to wear? The little
Oh
zip
yeah,
up
that's
suit.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, I want to see that too,
honey, that
with your
is,
little drain ports hanging out.
honey. I won't ever want to see a dude with a BBL, honey.
No, no.
Listen, y'all. I had a friend. I ain't gonna call their name.
Hey, easy.
I had a friend. He's a guy, you know, and he used to say, he said, "I hate my butt. I got it from my mother." I said, "You got a people pay for, brother." And I would
Huh?
always tease him. I said, "You got them cakes that people pay for."
Hmm. My first husband had that nice little bubble butt, like.
Yeah, he
And
had
then my
one.
daughter got it, but she got like the estrogen along with the bubble butt, so now she got that badonkadonk, like
Yeah, I mean,
she
when I
got that
tell you,
badonkadonk.
he made all the ladies mad. I'm trying to tell you because he had some cakes. He had some cakes on him.
She said he had some cakes on him.
I said that's that donkey people pay for. Yeah, go to pizza, get ready, go in the oven, guys. I just did it.
Well, I'm gonna be cooking some good stuff.
I be trying. I do love to cook. I just can't do it every day. I
I used to.
appreciate
I
you.
just. Mm.
Love you. Thank you so much for coming by. Again, happy Mother's Day to all the mamas.
Bye,
I'm gonna be.
Lana.
I'm
Love
still
you,
here,
baby
guys.
girl.
I'll
Love
be
you,
here.
Lana.
I'm gonna be here for a few more minutes. Whew. By 6 o'clock, the pies will be good and ready to munch on.
I was gonna make some bread today because my bread's getting low, and I didn't do
That,
it, but
that's go ahead.
maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow.
That's what I want to see. I've
My,
always wanted. I only made bread once. One of my friends used to do it, and we did it together on live. I was so proud of my freaking self. Um,
I used to make it all the time when I was younger, and my mom used to always like, "Get you a bread machine. Just get you a bread machine. They're so easy." And I'm like, "No, no, no, I'm not doing no, no, no." And then
somebody gave me one. I hope I didn't get rid of it.
no,
I
I
hope I
hope
still
not
have.
either, because I just got me one about a year ago, and I am like, Mom, I know you passed away a long time ago, but I'm telling you, you were right, and I was wrong, and I should have listened to you. Because, girl, you put everything in at once and turn it on, and it's a set it and forget it. It
See,
mixes
that's what I
it,
mean.
it kneads
Hopefully
it.
I didn't. Hopefully I didn't get rid of it, and I still have it because I
Yeah.
wanted really to try my hand. I was like, shoot, I could save me some money. I could be
Oh,
making me some bread and
not
stuff.
only that, but let me tell you why I started doing it is because, well, health reasons, because, we're on the verge of, like, we start watching our sugar and stuff around here.
Yeah,
And it's really
I'm
hard to
feeling
find any kind of bread that doesn't have sugar and stuff in it. So that's why I started doing it. But then when it bakes it itself in the machine and everything, it's like you can't even, how can you beat that? And
right.
then,
You need to shoot,
I
slip.
still will buy bread every once in a while just because I'm lazy.
Yeah,
And I tell you, this is live. I hope we only got 3 people here. I wish we had a whole shit ton of people listening to this, but I'm not
me too.
joking you when I tell you I found a loaf of bread with like 3 or 4 slices, gotten shoved back of the cabinet. Didn't
Um,
realize it, whatever, and got it out and was gonna eat it. And I was like, well, he was gonna eat it, and I was like, is that loaf that's been back there? He's like, I don't know. It's not hard. There's no mold on it. It's like whole wheat bread, which usually should go moldy. And I was like, well, let's look at the date on it. That stuff was 6 months old and it had no mold on it.
that's scary.
That is scary. So you start looking at the ingredients on it, and it's all that monosodium glutamide and diodutaglutamide.
Oh, MSG
Yeah.
flavor
Now,
and
granted,
hmm
when I make a loaf of bread, there's only like 6 ingredients in it, and it will only last 5 days. It'll start molding after 5 days.
yeah,
But
that's
it
how you know.
generally don't last that long either, and it only costs you like 75 cents or 80 cents to make it. So,
Child.
okay, if I have to throw a little bit out, I'm not wasting that much. All
Okay,
right.
son.
So get you your bread machine out, and I can hook you up with some really good recipes because my machine
Hopefully,
came
I
with
still got
some.
it. Once I unfinish unpacking, it's a shame. No, how many people on here? No, I don't want to show. I'll do. I'll show. I'll. I'll send you a link to Google Meet, and I'll show you the area that I still have left to unpack. Hey, Ella.
She said, no, there's too many people in here right now.
Yeah. I'll.
But yeah,
No,
I swear by that bread machine now because you can even make cakes in them too.
oh my goodness.
And you can make jams in it. Like my recipe book came with the recipes for jams and jellies and
He
yeah,
booty mind.
huh?
You know what? The Solomon Project. You are off the chain.
Booty mud. It does. That bread contains booty mud, and that's why it don't go bad.
Whew, hot, hot, hot. Had to take him off the thing. Ain't hot.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Right under my feet. Oh, it's got to be right here, mommy. Just right here. We just
Yeah, I
got.
wouldn't. I wouldn't turn no pizza up to no darn 375. That's just ridiculous. I'm
That's
sorry.
just.
I'm
It's
not
just
doing it. Talking about 375. I'm not cooking no pizza on the 370. Burning my pizza to death. I turned it to 400.
Okay.
oh,
I may turn it up
Because
to.
this was saying 475.
Yeah, I may even turn it up to
hey, hey,
a few
hey,
degrees, but
hey, hey,
yeah.
hey. Settle down. You're pushing me around.
Hey, Slim Jim Longfoot.
Ah, Slim Jim.
I was just in the kitchen a little bit. Did some
Sure.
coconut pie. I did 3 coconut pies. And the pizza in the oven. I did a homemade pizza
She over here
for
cooking.
myself, for myself and the children. And so I'm gonna sit down for a minute, y'all. I mean, woo,
Oh, I was sitting here holding
I
my
just,
phone all this time. I've got my stand right here.
woo. All this time, Slim Jim, I thought I had subbed you, and I finally did it this morning. So yeah, um, thank you so much for coming, and thank you for always showing up. All this time, I'm thinking I subbed you, but I finally did, and I set on all my notifications so I can catch you. To the people I haven't visited in a minute, y'all know, please know that I love you. And I be trying to make my rounds. Sometimes I be woe out trying to
We're
make,
locked in now.
yeah, we locked in. We locked in. Yeah, we definitely locked in now. I love it. Somebody
Wow.
was like, girl, you gotta come in up with a hashtag. And I was like, yeah, I do gotta come up with a hashtag. And I was like, yeah, hashtag stronger together. So that'll be my hashtag. Hashtag stronger together. So I'm gonna start adding that hashtag together
What is it
because
that Becca says? Ghetto found me. I'm not ghetto. No, what is it that she says?
I don't know. I can't remember. You just made me chuckle. Or she tickles me
Thug.
when she says
It's
I'm a
Thug.
thug.
Thug Life
I'm a
found me.
thug. She said thug life found me. I didn't find it. She always tell me I'm a thug. She thugging it out at the AT&T Stadium.
Yes, she is.
Listen, hashtag B. Oh, you know what? That's a good one,
Britt
Slim
that's
Jim.
us.
Yes. You know what? It took me a couple of weeks, y'all. I was so ashamed of myself. I didn't realize this whole time that Britt Family Fun is BFF. I was like, what is wrong with my brain? Somebody
Hey,
somebody said it. I was like, oh my God.
and
Yeah,
things go over
hashtag
my head
BFF
all
is
the
good
time.
too. Yeah.
There's a
Hashtag
reason I
BFF.
keep my hair blonde. I keep my hair blonde just so that I have an excuse why things go over my head. I'm like, oh, that's
You
right.
know what? Stop. I cannot. I can't wait to get this hair done, y'all, because I'm gonna act brand new.
Get
I
blonde.
want to come. Listen, I'm not ready to go full on gray, honey. I have some
Mm-mm.
friends that we're in the same age bracket. And one of my friends, I know it's been a good about 6 or 7 years. She said, I just decided to let it go out.
I wanted to do that like lavender silver, but then I was like, I'm too old because then it'll look gray.
I understand Slim Jim Longfoot. Once understood, don't even need to be said. I got you good for that one. Oh my goodness. But I appreciate you guys coming on. I ain't do nothing big in the kitchen, but I do enjoy cooking. And I just come on here and I just be myself. You know what I mean? And I come with whatever topics end up on my heart that day. Um, and so for those who are still new here and don't know a lot about me, I am Yolanda. This is my page, Britt Family Fun. And I'm a mom of four, and two of my children are on the spectrum. For those you don't know that word, it's autism spectrum. Some people call them neurodivergent. I'm just learning that word in the past year or two.
So am
The
I.
term, yeah, I love those blue glasses. Um, yeah, the term neurodivergent, I didn't know. When I first found out my daughter was autistic, I was scared to say the word. You couldn't get me to say the word autism. It just had me in a panic to even say it, you know. And then when I found out that my second child uh, was also autistic or neurodivergent, whichever one you're more comfortable with, for a while it just took me to get used to saying the word. Now it doesn't bother me. I don't have them on today. I was gonna say I don't have them on autism earrings today, but um, now I don't mind. I don't mind saying the word. I keep forgetting I need to post a picture of my daughter because I don't too much. I'm sensitive. She's 28, but I'm sensitive. And
Yeah.
cool. I love it. I love it, the Solomon Project. Hey, it's a safe space here. Let me tell you, I almost got into it with a creator because they went off kind of. I felt like they were being nasty to a young man that comes on my page. And I know, he is a special needs young man. And I was like, yeah, don't come for him. Be easy
I'm
with
pretty
him.
sure I'm somewhere on that spectrum. I'm just not sure where because they didn't really diagnose us with
Girl,
that
you just
stuff.
silly. That's all.
But
You just silly. You just silly. And so somebody was kind of hard on him. I said, listen, I'm an autism mama. Don't come for him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm protective. If you guys don't know, of Sam Gloves. Yes, he repeats things. That's fine. Um, Being an autism mama, when my daughter was little, y'all, she used to take all my silverware out the drawer and lay it on the floor in the bathroom. I was like, what the are we gonna be we ain't gonna be able to eat no more. So I
I ain't
had
gonna
to,
be able to eat no more.
listen. I had to go get a whole new set of silverware every day.
We gonna eat
And
off
just
plastic from now on, okay? We just eating
listen,
off plastic.
listen. I had to get a whole nother set, and yes, plastic on the side. You know what I'm saying? Because that baby would take all of my stuff uh out the drawer, my silverware, and lay it. I was like, of all places, you go lay it on the bathroom floor. And so she went through that phase, and then there was a phase with the closet. She would go in the closet, take all of the shoes out, line them up on the floor outside of the closet, guys, and then she would get in the closet and play with her toys. I'm like, for real. So I've
I,
gone through all of it. One time I
yeah,
had a big like trough of salad. I'm like, where the hell is my salad, baby?
see, I
I
did
was
little things
cleaning
like
up
that make me think that I did. Like I
the
used to, there used to
salad.
be a.
Listen, the salad was in the behind the curtain with a spoon and a mayonnaise jar. I said, well, at least you had a sense enough to try to make her something salad dressing with the mayonnaise.
Right, she knew what
Baby,
she was doing.
listen, I've been cleaning up and found bologna in the drawer. See, I went through it all. So Sam doesn't bother me when he come on and say, "Can you please wear your gloves on alive the whole time
Yeah,
while you're talking?" Sometimes I will do it, and then sometimes I'll be like, "Not today," because I'm cooking. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And so, or it's too hot and I don't feel like that today. Um, I understand. It's a Solomon project, but ooh, I'm sitting up here running my daggone
Yeah,
mouth.
so I'm the same way. I have to watch my filter gets me in trouble. Trust me. It got
Hold
me in
on,
trouble
guys.
here recently. Like I was on the nose. I was trying to help somebody and I didn't I don't think I had my filter on quite right and I
I
think
think
I've
I might move.
offended I think I've offended that person and hurt their feelings and come off wrong and
Well, we already know that it wasn't none of the above. It was only love. It was only love shown, and when you have an expertise in an area, um, and you see somebody who's spiraling, you know, you want to help. You want to help, and
yes.
and um, and maybe they don't understand that, you know, and they take it as you're being aggressive or whatever. But just like me, being a special needs mama, and I'm out and about and I see somebody child flipping out, I no longer assume that they're bad.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that everybody out there having an issue has autism. That's not the case.
Yeah.
But what it did do, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm showing the laundry area and stuff. But what it did do was give me a level of compassion with people.
Yeah.
So I'm not like, oh, that kid just a bad behind. They just, oh my God, they bad. Hey, Mariah, I don't do that anymore. It gives me a level of compassion with people, and I'm grateful for it, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm very protective. I'm not just of people with special needs. That's just naturally just me. I'm protective,
And
period.
that's where I was trying to come from, is the compassion side that, this could.
Yeah, and we understand sometimes, you know, people try to help, and because we see stuff through a different lens, we take it as not. The Solomon Project, let me tell you something. You are a riot, sir. You are a whole riot. I have enjoyed having the day on my live. This was the best. This was fun. I hope that
Uh,
the mamas have a great time. I told my 11-year-old dude, please let up on mama.
uh,
He has a big heart. He wants to take his birthday money, y'all. He wants to go to the Dollar Tree so he could get me some stuff for Mother's Day. And I'm going to let him.
yeah,
Because
I think, well, if
if
that's
I
what he
don't,
wants to do.
if I don't let that baby do that, he's going to cry. I remember one year I had a birthday and he come running downstairs. This is money he had saved. His birthday in April, my birthday in October. He saved his money. He came downstairs running for 10, $15. It might have been $20. That's a lot
Wow.
for a
Yeah.
9-year-old. And I was like, no, baby, I'm not going to take your money. When I say y'all, he cried snot booger tears. I mean snot. Tears rolling down his face. I just
Yeah.
want to be a blessing to my mom. I was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I took the money and y'all, daggone, if I wasn't cleaning up, I found some old envelopes from birthdays from him, and guess what? They had $20 bills in them. I said, see, you bless your mama, and it came right
It
back.
came right back at you. See?
It came
Hmm.
right back. And he has such a big heart. So when he wants to do stuff, I don't stop him from doing it.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
I just let him kind of go ahead and do what he want to do. Um, because
Well, as kids, we don't feel like we get the opportunity to do much. And when you don't allow them those little things, it's almost like you're robbing them of that opportunity.
yeah,
You
you're
know?
right. And you wanted to do that. I'm sorry, I'm keeping an eye on this pizza because I wasn't turning my pizza to no 475, guys.
No,
Ain't no way.
no.
I wasn't
Well,
doing
no,
it.
because it was all room temperature. So, unless it was like frozen or something like that, no, it wouldn't need to be
Yeah,
that high.
yeah. I'm like, nah, 475, that's insane. I'm not doing that. I prefer it to I'll let it cook longer. And it'll be okay. I'm just peeking on it. It's doing good.
I'm just keeping an eye on the dogs over here. What have you got, Lucy? What have you got? Is it a stick? Good Lord of mercy. She don't know. She don't know.
Yeah, the fur babies are fine. They so funny.
I know.
Yeah, Jace has two poodles. He's showing them on live with me today. I was like, this must be bring your dog to live day because
It
he had his
is.
two poodles showing me on live today, and that was so cute.
It's bring your doggy to work day, isn't it?
Hey, I'm
Ain't
not
it,
even
Lucy?
mad.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I got on here too, because like I said, I've been kind of funky because of that whole situation with.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, anytime, like I said, I'll remember now. Uh, that I would love to start bringing some people on
And I
live.
need to start getting on some lives too. I want to he'll probably cut the grass here today or tomorrow. When he does, get off of her. Get
I done
off
messed
of
around
her.
and killed it. Look, I done messed around, y'all, and killed my grass by accident. I bought
What?
the I bought the wrong thing. I just wanted weed killer, but I didn't know until after I had sprayed it that it was weed and grass killer that I bought.
Oh no.
So eventually, I'm just gonna have to get some seed and put it out. My yard is very very small, so
Mm,
just gonna get some seed and put it back out there. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And, take care of my grass. It shouldn't be that expensive to get me some grass seed. So
Well, you're
um,
gonna have a beautiful yard when you do. It's gonna be all beautiful grass.
yeah, so I'll just do it.
That'll be nice.
But it's okay. I was like it. Whenever you need help, make a pizza, let me know. I'm excellent at eating it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep an eye on my pizza now. I'm about to take it out the oven. In about 2 or 3 more minutes, and I'm about to take it out the oven. I sure will, the Solomon Project. I appreciate you. Look, I had on my apron because I didn't want to make a mess. But I would love to get me a apron, you guys, and get me somebody to be dazzled. This I wouldn't necessarily cook in this. This would be for show. I just
Yeah.
want two bedazzled aprons that say, BFF on it. Something really cute.
BFF, Britt Family Fun. Get you one.
Yeah, so you guys have been amazing.
Mm.
Solomon, the Solomon Project, you are hilarious. I want to take the time to say thank you to each and every one of you who has came by
Me
and
too.
spent time on the live. Thank you to Renee for coming to hang out with me. Becca had told what is it? Slim Jim. Slim Jim. She was like, go check her out, man. Don't go check her out. And she was like, hold it for me, Yolanda, because I can't. She's working all day today, so I know she's gonna be beat to the floor. Um, I always call her when she's off work just to make sure she's good. Um, but I'll definitely be checking on Becca. So shout out to her, Rising Phoenix. Shout out to everybody, the Solomon Project, Slim Jim, Longfoot, Lena.
Check out that video that VJ put up. That's a combination of you and me. Mm.
Okay, I certainly will.
Girl.
Um,
Mm,
Shout out
mm,
to
mm.
Mariah. Shout out to Lena. Shout out to Sunflower, Tulu TV, and everybody.
Shout out to RP. Is
Yeah,
RP
shout out
here?
to RP. Absolutely, Gen X in the house. He not
Good
here, but I
us in
just
the
wanted to say that.
house.
But shout out to Boogie Time and also Ravishing, Ms. DIY, the Afrocentric Chef Hit Dice. Now, y'all, if y'all have not checked out the Afrocentric Chef, check him out. That joker right there has a skill set in his cooking. It is amazing. He really does some awesome things in the kitchen. Chef Hit Dice, he do he just
He's
do
the one with the
everything.
oxtails, isn't he?
Oh my God. Listen, let me tell y'all. I got some oxtails right now. Okay. And I was like, well, maybe one day next week. I'm always thinking of stuff. I'm gonna do me some barbecue oxtails. I'm gonna marinate them and I'm gonna do me some barbecue oxtails.
Mm.
Now that'll be a first, but it's for first for me. I'm doing some barbecue oxtails. But oh,
Mm.
anytime. Yes. Shout out to RP. Thank you. Yep. Shout out to RP, the Are You Locked In community, 1,000+ content creator community. Um, and so many wonderful, great people out here. And thank you to Slim Jim Longfoot for encouraging me because I was like, I'm close to 800, but I wanted 1,000 for Mother's Day. And he was like, it's okay. What you mean? You still got 2 whole days left. It's
Yeah.
okay. And so and that was just a big encouragement. Shout out to Crystal's World because I seen it happen for her. One day she was at 600. The next day now she's close to 2,000 already. And I've seen that happen only in a few short days. It was like maybe like a day or two. Literally, it happened.
It
So
happens.
and I know that it's still uh And shout out, you know what? I haven't even said her name in a long time. I want to shout out B. You
Yeah.
know, B, I miss you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing wrong, honey. You are still my girl. We still cool. You can still come to my page and I'll still come to yours. Y'all, if I miss y'all sometimes, you can leave a comment on one of my shorts or something to say, hey, come on over to my page and show me some love. I definitely will. I don't take it as an offense or anything because sometimes things get a little bit overwhelming. Ooh, hold on, guys. I can't be sitting right here and did all this with this piece and then let this daggone thing burn. I'd be mad at myself.
You better not.
Ooh, it's a little bit darker than I wanted, but it
Tell
ain't
me,
burnt.
making me hungry. Making me hungry.
Get your juice.
Oh gosh, look at that. Daggone.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's a little darker than I wanted, but it's okay because I got caught up. But it
No,
ain't
that's
burnt.
perfect. That's
Yep, it
perfect.
ain't burnt. Yep, it ain't burnt at all.
Mm.
And I'll let it who you Sharon Plot right? Who you talking about speaking English? You gonna come in? Let me just sit down for a second. I was getting ready to go, but since you did it, I'm gonna come on with you. Um,
Carmen.
um, when you come into somebody's live, you greet the host. I am the host, Yolanda. This is my co-host, Miss Blissfully Renee, and we all are speaking English. So I don't know what twig went up your rear today, um, but have the day you deserve. And welcome to my live.
All right.
So speak English. And if I was wrong, I'm woman enough to say I apologize. Maybe I misunderstood you. Um, but it's just great to come into people's lives and speak. That's just like walking into somebody's house and not saying nothing. Just like me coming on to knocking on Renee's door and just walking through the door and putting it aside and just coming to sit down on the couch without even speaking.
And being like, you speak English?
Right. Just who does that? Like, yeah.
Who does
So
that?
I appreciate everybody for hanging out while I showed you my pies and I took my pizza out the oven. I know that's right, Slim Jim. Yeah, I'm learning too, a couple of them that they were doing the most. So I had one dude that he came on and he was calling me the B word with the ha 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 ha. And I was like, nope, that one I won't even play with.
No.
You're not gonna come over here and come in here and call me out my name. Them,
No.
I'm just gonna immediately escort them off because you're not finna call me out my name. Yeah,
No.
and he thought it was funny. And every time they tried to get him out, he kept coming back. B, you can't get rid of me. He kept doing that.
She's not
He
a
really,
bro. And if you can't
yeah, I'm
address
definitely not a
her
bro.
as the female that she is, then you can exit the room. You don't walk into her room and say, bro.
Yeah, I think they just want attention. They lacked it. Obviously, they lacked it as a child, so they want the attention. So I'm gonna give it to them. I got a pacifier for you.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some education
So
needs there because there's obviously some spelling that's
that
a
part
little
too.
off.
Yeah, for real. But hey, they wanted their few seconds, so I'm gonna give it to them. That
That's
you
all
be
right.
here.
Everybody wants a
Listen,
few
I'm gonna go
seconds.
all the way. I'm at 153, so I'm gonna go all the way till it say two. I might as well ride it out. I hate to get off when I'm not at a who if it's an hour or it's 2 hours. I'm gonna come on. So I hope that even for each and every one of you was on the live that said
Mm.
something, did something that made you guys smile. Like I said, I do. I really enjoy cooking. No, I don't do it every day because, honey, who eating that much food? It's only me and my two youngest boys.
Yeah.
Um, but when the mood hit me, I'm like, you know what? I'm bringing the folk in the kitchen with me today.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do it. So you guys came with me. It was just something simple. Now I'm gonna throw together a little fruit tray for us to eat, and maybe some sliced cucumbers or something. Nothing fancy, but a good meal for a Friday night. Miss Renee, why you making them faces?
Cucumbers. Ugh.
I love cucumbers, honey. I love cucumbers. I have this vinegar season.
Mm.
It's oh my gosh. Listen,
Really?
vinegar seasoning, yes. And
Huh.
it doesn't have that strong. Forget, I'm weird. My kids think I'm weird because I'm one that would be like, I have a little headache, bring me some vinegar in a cup, and and my son be
Yeah.
like, you don't
Oh,
even frown. You
yeah.
didn't even go, oh. I was like, it doesn't bother me. Like, I love the taste of it.
Yeah. I love anything pickled. Like I can do that. I'll drink the pickle juice out of the jar, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's good for cramps too.
Yeah.
Pickle
Yeah.
juice is absolutely good for cramps. But I'm gonna rock this last 5 minutes out right on this good old here live. And I appreciate you guys for hanging in with me. I pray that you guys have a great Mother's Day weekend. And I also, if you have hear air above me, my vent is above my head in my kitchen area. So my AC just kicked in. But um
I'll be
I
right
pray
back. I got
that
a text.
Gotcha. Got have a great Mother's Day weekend. And my continual prayers go out to those who are still missing their moms. That because they are no longer here. Know that I love you, I care, and I am praying for you. Like I promise I am. And you know, you don't have to feel alone or anything this Mother's Day. You can reach out under a post and say, hey, I just need somebody to talk to a moment. I'm having a rough time. Everybody who knows the words of prayer, please keep Rising Phoenix in your prayers. She just lost her mom in November. So, November, okay? It hasn't even been a year.
No.
So, um,
That's still
you
fresh.
know, yeah, so that's fresh. So we want to keep her in our prayers. And if you think about her, hey, go comment, hey, I just wanted to say I love you, sending some hugs for you during this time, first Mother's Day without her mom. So love, hugs, and prayers. And pray for her as she's out there pounding that pavement in that parking lot in that bright Texas sun. So
She better have her umbrella.
she said she bought two umbrellas today.
Good.
So I'm grateful because I was like, girl, I don't want you messing up your skin, get burnt in
Mm-mm.
the sun like that. So
Mm-mm.
she got two umbrellas this time. And I ain't blaming because, honey, I would.
Yeah.
Honey, I
Yeah.
would have on my, now, give me a second. Let me rip off your ticket while I
Yeah.
sit with an umbrella
Exactly.
right in my hand. Sometimes on real sunny days, if I want to walk out and it's real hot,
Yes.
I will carry an umbrella even
Mm-hmm.
still.
Yes.
But when it get too hot, I try to hit. I try to go out by 8 o'clock or slightly before in the morning because I'm not, having being asthmatic. I'm not gonna go out there and tear my lungs up.
No. Mm-mm. No.
So I get out early
Yeah.
when it's hot,
Definitely.
and if it's too hot, then I know if I get out and I feel like I'm about to choke just walking out the door, then it's a no for me. I'll
It's a
just turn
hula hoop
on
day.
exercise. Yeah, I'll turn on an exercise video or something and get it
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. You're good. You're so
Yes,
good.
yes.
You're so
I
good.
appreciate it. Rest easy to your mom. So, yeah, my heart goes out to my friends because it's like I said, we love our daddies and we miss them when they gone. I lost my dad 2 years ago, but the mamas hit different. They hit
Yeah.
different. And so, you know, condolences and prayers, to you during this Mother's Days are not easy for a lot of people. So, I've been saying it for days, and I just want y'all to know that I just care, and I'm
Oh,
praying
thank
for
you.
all of my friends a lot. And yeah, I just wish I could just hug you guys.
I think for
So,
me, the main thing is I just want everybody that has a mom to really appreciate it, just really
oh
know how
yeah, I'll
lucky
be
you
calling
are.
my mama. Trust me, I'll be calling my
Yeah.
mama. She's still
Yeah.
here. It's so funny. Some of my two siblings, my two sisters, they were like, "You want the kids and I to come and live with you?" She was like, "Hell no,
No.
I'm good." She's like, "I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good. I listen. I got somebody to cut the grass. I got somebody to take care of stuff. I'm good. I don't want nobody
If I
living with
need
me.
you, I'll let you know.
That's exactly what she said. She said that if I get to the point where I just need somebody, then y'all can come on over here. But she said, no, but I'm good now. I'm good right now.
Yeah.
My mother's
So
like,
we
no,
done let you living with us long enough.
I know. Like, she was like, I've raised y'all jugheads. Like, me and my sisters are all in our 50s now. So,
Yeah.
I'm the oldest and I have two younger sisters. It's 70, 73, and 74. So, I'm sure my mama probably felt like she was always pregnant. We were
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
were close. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Wow.
I made it, guys. I've made it to my 2 hour mark. Thank you, everybody,
Woo!
for coming on. I love you guys tremendously. And if possible, who knows? I might peek my head in again later on. Right back to you. Thank you so much, Bliss Renee, for hanging out with me the whole 2 hours. Much love to the fur babies. Much love for you, for your support.
Thank
And
you.
everybody, thank you guys for just being here and being freaking dope and amazing. I wish you all the best evening. And like I said, y'all know if I come back on because y'all see me pop up.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Bye. Thanks, Renee. Mwah.
Bye. Mwah.
Bye
See you later.
bye.